Hello, my name is Karina. This is Creative Everyday Life, and today I am looking for your help. And I have two ways that you can help me. The first thing is that I have made this beautiful pattern and I am looking for a new name for it. I originally called it Tox Sweater because I made this pattern for my husband and I was inspired by the Tox screw, but that is a pattern pendant name, so I can't just use that, and I don't want to get into that, so I don't even want something that is considered too close to comfort for that one. So I'm looking for a new name. So if you have any ideas for a name for this sweater pattern, please leave a comment down below. The second thing I'm looking for help for is test knitters. So I'm looking for about 5 to 7 test knitters to knit this sweater, just to check out if I did the pattern correctly. I think I did the math correct. I have run it over a couple of times, but I would love it to have some test knitters. The pattern is written both in Danish and in English, and I wrote it first in Danish and knitted this pattern from that pattern from the pattern description, and did some alterations on the way, and then I translated it, and doing that I also checked the math again and so on. But I would love to have test knitters both for the Danish and the English pattern. I do have it in the sizes extra small to xxl for men's sizes, but if you would like to make this for a woman's size, just go a size down what it says in the pattern, so that you will have the sizes options small to XXL. You can use whatever colors you would like. I would prefer it if you are using the same kind of yarn, but since I am not able to gift you the yarn, it is of course up to you. But I have been knitting for Olive, I better say, heavy merino wool, and in this version I made it with the color slate green as the dark background color, and then the color cloud for the pattern. You can use any kind of colors that are far between each other, so one very light, one very dark. If you would like to switch them so that you have a very light background and then a dark color for the pattern, that is an option too, that would look very beautiful as well. But anything that has 125 meters for 100 grams will do fine. I would prefer it if you are trying this out in wool, since it will give the best result that will match this. I have used the merino wool, but if you have the same gauge and the same yardage, you can of course try it out on something else. But for test knitters, I would really prefer it if you have something very close or the same brand as this. Yes, what else can I say about? Yes, the test knit will be running from June the 1st until August the 1st of this year. So if you want to be part of this, you have to send me an email during the next couple of weeks, so that I will be able to give you access to the document. I have written the pattern in Google Docs and will open so that you will be able to see it and to add comments, but not change what it says. And in that way you can tell me if there's something that I have written in a bad way, or you can ask questions if there is anything so I will be able to give you support during your knits. Also, you will have the free pattern, but of course you have to buy your own yarn and do the knitting yourself. Let me talk a little bit about the pattern before closing up this video. So the pattern is knitted from the bottom up. I have chosen this. I have this pattern piece both on the end of the, in the beginning of the body, and also the beginning of the sleeves. And that is the same pattern that is repeated up here. You'll be able to see that this pattern is repeated but reversed up here, and then there are some variations of this. I've ended it off with these, it's almost looking like a tulle up in the top, and of course I have a rib edge on each side, and you might be able to tell, but this is 1 by 1 ribbing. If you are used to stranded colorworks, this will of course be easy breezy, I hope. But otherwise, I do have instructions to how you make the inside look very nice. But if you're not going to test knit, I will just say that no matter how you're doing stranded colorworks, it is always a good idea to catch the floats if the spaces in between the color is more than 5 stitches. So where I have chosen most of this to be less than 5 stitches, some will be more. So you will have to both be able to catch the float or practice it while you're knitting, and to have places where it's not necessary. But yes, I hope that you will help me rename this pattern or name it, and I would love to have you as a test knitter as well. Please send me an email if you want to be a test knitter. My email is up here on the screen, and let me know what size you want to knit in, what kind of colors of yarn that you would like, and yeah, if there are multiple that want the same pattern size, I'm not going to turn you away unless I have only one size that is going to be test knitted, because I would like to have more than one size test knitted. But preferably I would like some different sizes, and some in Danish and some in English. But this is my first time calling out for test knitters, so I don't know how many are interested or not. But I am hoping to get about 5 or 7 test knitters. So yeah, I don't have any more information, but yes, let me hear your thoughts. And if you have ideas or wants for a new pattern, let me know also in the comment below. Have a very nice day, and God bless you. Bye bye.